Hi, preschool friends. Miss Christine here today with a new book. And the book I chose today is called Pete the Cat, Rockin' in My School Shoes. Look at Pete there on the cover with his guitar. He's got some new shoes on. He's got a lunchbox and a backpack. Looks like he's ready for school. The author of this book is Eric Litwin. That means he wrote all these words. And the illustrator, the person who drew the pictures, is James Dean. Are you ready to find out what it's about? Me too. Let's get started. Pete the Cat, rocking in my school shoes. There's all the cats getting ready for school, and there's Pete climbing up the steps of the bus. Here comes Pete strolling down the street, rocking red shoes on his 4 furry feet. Pete is going to school, and he sings this song. I'm rocking in my school shoes, I'm rocking in my school shoes, I'm rocking in my school shoes. There he is. Nice red shoes. Pete is sitting at his desk when his teacher says, "Come on, Pete, down that hall to a room with books on every wall." Where do you think Pete's going? Let's see if you're right. Did you say the library? If you did, you were right. There he is in the library with all the books. Pete has never been to the library before. Does Pete worry? Goodness no. He finds his favorite book and sings his song. Let's see what his song is now. I'm reading in my school shoes. I'm reading in my school shoes. I'm reading in my school shoes. There's Pete looking at his book, laying there with his nice red school shoes on. Let's see where he goes next. Check out Pete. He's ready to eat in a big noisy room with tables and seats. Where's Pete now? He's got his lunchbox. Looks like all his friends are eating lunch too. This might be a tricky one. If you haven't been to kindergarten yet, you might not know what this is called. Let's see if you guessed. The lunchroom. Did you guess? That's a tricky one. It can be loud and busy in the lunchroom. Does Pete worry? Goodness no. He sits down with his friends and sings his song. I wonder what his song will be like this time. So far, he was rocking in his school shoes. He was reading in his school shoes. Now he's going to be, what do you think? I'm eating in my school shoes. I'm eating in my school shoes. I'm eating in my school shoes. Did you guess eating? There's Pete with his guitar and his lunch, singing his song. Pete and his friends are playing outside on a green grassy field with swings and a tall slide. Where is Pete? I bet you all know what this is called. There's Pete on the slide, and there's some friends on the swings over there. Do you know where Pete is? The playground. Did you guess playground? I bet you did. Kids are running in every direction. Does Pete worry? Goodness no. He slides and swings and sings his song. What do you think is going to happen for his song this time? I'm playing in my school shoes, playing in my school shoes, playing in my school shoes. There's Pete playing in his school shoes. Let's see what's next. All day long, Pete sings his song. I'm singing in my school shoes. I'm painting in my school shoes. I'm adding in my school shoes. I'm writing in my school shoes. Look at all those different things Pete's doing in his school shoes. Sounds like a fun day at school so far. When school is done, Pete rides the bus home. See, when school's over, you always go back home. I wonder if Pete had a fun day at school. I think he did. Pete's mom asked him, "What did you do at school today?" And Pete says, what do you think Pete says? Let's see. page. I was rocking in my school shoes. I was rocking in my school shoes. I was rocking in my school shoes, and I will do it again tomorrow. So it sounded like Pete had a fun day at school. Because it's all good. So that means Pete had a fun day at school, and when he was all done, he got to go home. The end. And there's Pete on the bus, getting ready for school or going home. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.